Hello and welcome back to another video of Power Automate. Today in this video we will see how can we get multiple data table from Webpage using Power Automate. Also we will see how can we loop on each table. After that we will save the all table data in a Excel sheet. Also we will see how can we save each table in a different Excel sheet. So this video will be very useful for you. If you like the content of these videos, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel for more videos. One like is a big support for our YouTube channel. Go ahead and let's start the video. So now you can see here, this is the our website. Okay. So in this website, there is multiple tables. Now here you can see in this page, there's multiple tables. Today in this tutorial, we will see how to get multiple tables data in Excel using Power Automate. So let's go on Power Automate. So this is the our flow, web table extraction. Our first step is we have to launch the Chrome. First step we will launch the Chrome. Okay. Now here we have to give the URL of our web page. This is the our URL of copy and paste. Okay. So this is now here I want maximize in Windows state. Click on save. First we have to go to web page and here you can see. So first we have to take the header of our web table. So first we will get the headers of our web table. Okay. So for that I will use extract data from web table. This action I will use take and drag and drop under this channel panel and now go on our web page. So you can see here this pop-up appear automatically when we comes on our web page. Okay, now over first element and right click and direct you can take text like this, but here I want HTML table. Okay, so I'll click on that. So you can see our HTML table has appeared and now click on finish. I will add the variable name as a table or table header. Okay, so table header I'm giving the variable name. Okay, now click on save. So this action I'm using only for header. Okay, now I'll show you how to get the data. So this time you can see here, this action extract only one table. This is not able to identify how many tables are on web page. So and also you can see here we are not able to edit any selectors and we can't modify the address of UI element. So for that we have to take another extract data from web page. Only this action we will use for header only. Okay, after that I show you. After some time I will explain you how to get the header and how to get the all the tables. Okay, so first launch Excel. Okay, so why I'm using this launch Excel, so that so for I will explain you what I'm getting now. First I show you right. Okay, right Excel. So this right to action sheet. Okay, now here if I will use this header table. Okay, on currently active cell. Okay, now save. So you can see first I want to close this first test and you can see here what we are getting. Now launch Excel. You can see data. Go on Excel. Now you can see here we are getting only one table data. Here also, here you can see we are not getting here any headers name. Okay, for that we have to uh, handle this challenge, how we are extract uh, header and all the tables also. So for that I'll show you. First we have to edit this Excel. Here you can see this is the our variable table header. First we need header. Okay, so for header go on variable and click on this arrow, and now you can see columns header, column headers row. Okay, so we will select this. You can see, click on save. Again I'll run the flow and show you. Okay, table extraction is, you can see launch, and now you can see here, now we are getting our headers name, but we are not getting table data. Okay, correct. This action extract data from web page. This time we are using for only getting the headers name. Okay, not for all the table data or multiple table data. So for that, now our next step or next challenge is how we get the multiple tables, or how can we loop on multiple table. Okay, so for that, first we want index, table index. Okay, so how can we get? Show you. So first we'll take same action, extract data from web page. Okay, extract data from web page. Okay, now this time we will very careful. Okay, because as you know we can't edit or modify any kind of UI element or any kind of UI element address. We can't do that, so we have to use another way. Okay, so for that, now again we have to go to on web page. So this is our web page. Now you can see pop-up has appeared. Now, so our first step. Also, you have seen my in my last video how to get the similar kind of element. First, you can see here. This is the our first cell, header cell. Okay. Now, right click and extract element value. Okay. So this text risk. Now, first we will get. Now come down, and this is the our second table. Okay. So this time I will not take any other element. I will take same element like same header risk. Okay, now you can see. Okay, now here you can see this is all already getting three tables of uh, first shell. Okay, now click on finish. Now here I will modify this variable name. So this is the web element. Okay, now save. So now you can see here this uh, variable value. Here you can see table header. Okay, this is the table header. You can see here that first extraction, first extract. extract data from web page variable. You can see here, this is the first extraction value. This is the 6 row and 3 column. Okay. Now this time again I have to run the flow and show you, so you can connect very well. Okay. Now again run. Excel also. And column name has written. Now here you can see this is the web element. So this time we are getting only one column, correct? So this is the count of each table. Okay. So this is the, we can say first table, this is the second table, this is the third table. Okay. Close. Now here you can see only row is 3 and column is 1. So this is the not table. This is the count of the table. Okay. Got it. Now this time we will use the loop. Okay. Loop. Okay. Take loop. Take and drag and drop here. Okay. Now here we start from 1. Okay. Now here you can see this is the web element. Okay. Now you can, when you click on arrow, you can see rows count. Okay. So we have to loop on each row. Okay. Like this. And now here incremented by 1. Now got it. Here you can see loop index. So first I show you the loop index. Display message. Display message. Now, so here I will use loop index variable. Okay, loop index and click on save. First, close this Excel. Okay, don't save. This is for only test. Okay, close our web page also. Now, run the flow. The web page. Okay, web page has extracted. Now Excel also open. Now you can see here, this is the count of, this is the count of loop, okay, or index count. So first, and this is the second, and this is the third count. Okay, so now you able to understand how many count we are getting and how many tables we are getting. So here in this page only 3 tables. When you automate, or in your case maybe 3 or 4 and more than 4 tables also, so you can handle like that only. Now go on Power Automate, and here now our next step is, now we are extract the web table. Okay, first close this action and our next step is we will get the extract table. Okay, extract data from table. Okay, take this action and now click here and add UI element. Okay, click UI element. Now you can see, this time very careful, we have to take the table. Okay, very careful. This, when table is overing, that time we will hold the control. Okay, so very careful. Now you can see, press control and click. Okay, so this is the our table data. Now select the variable. Now this time we store in a variable. Okay, so this is the data table, and now you can modify also data table. Variable name web table. Now click on save. Okay, so now our next step is we have to write the three tables in one Excel. Okay, so for that we have to take the get first free get first free row column. Okay, take and drag and drop here. Here we will give the column is a one. Okay, so there is the column start from one. Now click on save, and again we will take the right Excel action. Okay, right Excel, take and drag and drop here. Now this time you can see here, this is the our variable. So here we will use the uh, web table. Where is the variable? Okay, so this is the variable web table. Now on specific cell, so here we'll give the column number as a one and row. So here we will take the row as a first free row on. Now click on save. Now this time our flow is ready. Only we have to test. Okay, so first close this web page. Now save your flow. Okay, we saved our flow. Now time to run. Launch Chrome. Good. Okay. Excel. This is the our index count. Now this is the second index count. And this is the third index count. There is a three tables. So this is the index of count, you can say also. Now go on Excel. Now you can see here, this is the header name. This is the header's name or and table data also. Now, but you can see here, this is the only one table data. Here, I know I did mistake. So you can see this is the only same table. It is appending only one table data here. Okay, so what I did mistake, I show you. First close this, don't save. We have to go to on our extract table. Okay, so go on extract table. Now here we have to modify the selector text editor. And now you can see here it is starting from 0. Okay, so on that page table is starting from 0. Okay, and now and you can see here our count. Now here you can see our loop count is starting from 1. Here you can see our loop count is starting from 1. Okay, so we have to increase or we have to use our and here we have to use our variable here. Okay, so here we will use index loop index. Okay, so it will increase, and but on web page it is starting from 0 and loop starting from 1. So for that we have to use -1 also. Now save and Again, I'll run the flow and show you. Sorry, loop count 1. Now also we will see. Okay, now here you can see this is the data of first table. Okay, now this is the second count. So we can see here you can see this is the second table data. Okay, now till 7 you can see the same data. Okay, you can see here now this is the data of second table. Now you can see here from index 8 this is the data of second table, and you can see here in this third table on Webpage. Yeah, this is the data of third table. Now our now here you can see we are getting all the three tab table data in a one Excel. Now our next step is, and also we want each table in different sheet. Okay, with header also, and we have to change action also. Okay, so now you can see this is the three data table in a one Excel. Okay, one Excel sheet. Now our next step is we will get the three table data in the three different sheet. Okay, let's see. Now also I'll close this. For that, first we have to header name. We will take the header's name here. Okay. Now our next step is we have to modify, edit, and here this time we have to use specific cell. So here I'm use 1 and row. This is the first free row on column. Click on save. Now again we have to take the get first free row on column. Action get first free row on column. Okay, again we will take and here one and click on save. Okay. Now here add the sheet. Okay, click on add sheet. Okay, take this section and here we'll take the sheet. The sheet name here I am using loop index. Based on this loop index, we will get the new sheet. Okay, now click on save. And now this write to Excel worksheet, open it, and here you can see the first free row on column. So here we will use first free row on column, second variable, this one. First free row on column 2. Now we will use this. Okay, now save and the final run. Now save the flow and run the flow. Okay. Now first step is learn the Chrome. After that, our bot will get the index of table. And then extract the all details of each table. This is the view counter, first table count, sorry, second table count. Now go on Excel. That's it. Now here you can see this is your first sheet. So this is the first web table data. You can see in this second sheet, this is the data of second table. Here in this third sheet, so this is the, here you can see headers also coming and all the data. This is the third table. This is the data of third table. Also you can see here headers name also coming. Also you can extract the more than 3 data tables from web page using this same way. Hope you this video will be useful for you. Please hit the like button and subscribe my channel for more video. I will see you in the next video with new topic on Power Automate. Till then, happy learning.